Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. It's the 8th one, and today we are doing some really new stuff. And by new stuff, I totally mean that we continue with a highway, with the second highway, A2, let's call it, because why not? I don't have a better name. And with this continuity, I'm thinking to make something that should look like, let's say, a wild overpass, because it is kind of doable, even though it's a full tunnel. Usually, or most of the wild overpasses are a bit... well, actually, I think they are also tunnels. I was thinking that most of them are like working as bridges, green bridges. At least that's how they look like in some areas where you don't have mountains or very high hills. And actually here we don't have that. It's just almost flattened terrain. But I wanted to make something like this, and because again it's not possible, we don't have like moving mode and other modes that allows you to place stuff on a bridge like in City Skylines, so I went with some tunnels. It is okay. You'll see that I'm adding some extra stuff like fences and whatnot. But here I'm building some farm fields. I'm thinking to go with even more farm fields. I've done that in episode 2 or 3 already, and I think I want to go and do more because they look really good, and they kind of change the aspect of the map. And they pretty do nothing, but they're just for the looks. The farm fields, the so-called farm fields, it's just me building, well, not building, but just trying to cover them with paint and whatnot, which is absolutely a good thing here in Transport Fever. The paint mode, it's really nice. The other thing that we're going to do today, it will and shall be some nice highway exits for this one, for A2 here, which will be going on 2 regions. But usually when you split the highway, like in real life, it is like highway A1 and highway A2. So yeah, but those are just some simple things to make it look more or feel more realistic. That's all, not that much. Here I'm trying to find the perfect, let's say, way to flatten up the terrain on top of it, because I'm trying to place these fences, and they are not terrain conforming, and they kind of sunk in a very strange and ugly way. I've tried to find better fences, but if I'm going to use other type of fences like normal fences, they are not that cool, and they are very small. And these are the ones that are the most the tallest ones. And I know these are usually used for bridges where trains or cars pass through to keep the noise inside and not extend. But hey, it is what it is, and I'm happy about it, and I'm happy with these ones. This would be the first exit of from this highway. I'm going for a trumpet like it's hot. For a trumpet. Actually, it's not an exit, sorry, it's an interchange, because we are changing the highway, as I was mentioning earlier. And even creating perfect and perpendicular ways, it's kind of hard. I found out later on in one of my streams that if you click on the dot or point button or the comma button, you can from start create a an elevated road or a sunken road. I had no clue that this shortcut was available. I knew about the shift that allows you to do smoother things, but I didn't know about comma and dot. That's pretty cool, and I'm thankful for. I really am thankful for. I forgot the guy's name who told me that, but you know who you are if you're watching this, and again, thank you. If you guys know other type of tips or keyboard shortcuts or stuff that can help, please do let me know. I've been reading some stuff here and there, but I can't say I found all the tips, which is sad. But again, it is helpful. I still think I'm a beginner when it comes to this because I didn't play Transport Fever 1 that much as much as I wanted. I played it just a tiny bit. I'm playing this one much more and for a longer time for sure. I'm even thinking of series number 2 after a while, which will be totally different than this one, but we shall see how things will go, because I saw that the past few episodes were not that into your likable area, let's say. Anyways, after I will finish with these with the time lapse, I'm going to show you through a live commentary, how things went out, and if we did it well or if we didn't do it well. Here is where the third highway actually starts and goes, and I will do a different type of highway exit. I don't know if it actually has a real name. I will try to think of a roundabout, elevated roundabout, kind of exit and entrance. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about very soon. I'm going to build a roundabout above the highway, and we will add some exits and entrances here and there to make it cool, y'all. But again, I'm not totally sure if this has a name. If it has, just let me know in the comments, because I'm curious to find out. I feel like this one, it's really cool and really helpful in this type of terrain here. I will change it a tiny bit later off camera. I will change it because I want to make both exits and entrances like also elevated roads, not like they are right now, because I want to change a bit the terrain as well. Otherwise it will look very, like this one, very steep and not very friendly, I can say. So these kind of things will kind of be changed, and more information will be said and told again in the live commentary, because it's easier for me to show how and what am I talking about here. Cool. This and now we have to and now I am actually trying to build 2 more city belts, and this way I can link the cities with this A3 highway, which will be let's say better for people living there, because they can take the highway and travel faster, faster, and we kind of need a few new names for our cities, and I think I'm going to give some cool ones right away, because you guys left them in the comments. So yeah, let's finish with the time lapse here and jump in the live commentary. Okay, so we are here on the map. This is what I was telling you about earlier. I made these bridges to be elevated. Oh, this one doesn't have pillars. Interesting. Damn, how did you do that? I don't know. Ah, okay, I see that there is a... Okay, this is a different type of... which one? This is? Keep, okay, yes. You know what? Who cares, man? I care. Maybe it's this one? Very strange. Let's keep it, because if I'm going to do some changes, I am afraid that something messy will happen, and I don't want to do that right now. Okay, before I show you anything else, let me change one of the city's name, because someone on the chat in the previous episode, Mihail, gave me an idea to change this city, well, a city, not this one, in Hermannstad. And there is it. I'm changing this one because Morecambe was the one I was using quite a lot, and I really hated the name. I hate Ilfracombe as well, but anyways. So this is where Ilfracombe is going on here. I made some linkages and so on, and I found out that we can actually kill the traffic lights, guys. So see, here we have traffic lights. If you go on the traffic button here, and then you can look here, you have toggle traffic lights. Boom, it's locked now. It's turned off. We don't have traffic lights anymore. Isn't this beautiful? I had no idea this could be possible. Someone mentioning, and thank you so much for the help and for the tips. It's really good to have some ideas and some tips about this for sure. I want to do some cleaning here, because this if you remember, I was saying that the map will look 10 times better if we just go and not delete, but yeah, delete actually, because that's what I'm doing here right now. All the ugly trees and rocks like this. Well, this is much better, guys, trust me. And just let's add some trees here on the river side, make them look better. It's nice. This city will be developed a bit more in the future for sure, because we have only 3 linkages here and 1 there. But nevertheless, it's good. It's very good. So let's go back to the highway. Where was the highway? Here is the highway. So this is the trumpet. I like the trumpet. The trumpet. This is a trumpet that we just did. We have the 2-lane highway here with the barriers, and someone is actually using our highway. I saw someone earlier too. We have another bear. It's a different one. Let's call this Uglu bear. It's very dangerous. Never talk with the bear. Okay, so this is it, and this is the wild overpass. Oh, another car. Again, I couldn't find better fences to work on this, so let's leave these ones. I know these are actually made for highways, but not like this. You have to put on the bridges so the sound won't go and make a big fuss to the cities and living there. Pretty beautiful there. So this is the overpass with the farm fields right next to them, to eat, not to them, to eat. Only few of them, and I'm thinking in the future, where are you future? Here. In the future to make few more farm fields like in this area, but like this, with... okay, this is just also... oh, nice. For a second I thought this is actually a road, but I was thinking to make like... how can I have these, all of them? Let's see. Yeah, not this type of road. Maybe this one. This one. Okay, so we can make something like this. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then this, and then this, and then this. Okay, and we can continue the same way. Let's make it smaller. Never said that. Something like this, and then we go with the next one right next to it. Something like this, and we cover it. Well, not cover it. We make the road around it, and so on. So we can make more like this. Well, we can make not squares, perfect squares. Some rectangulars would be just fine. But that's for future stuff. Here, what I did here during the last Friday night stream, I streamed the Transport Fever, and I wanted to upgrade this highway here. It was a 2-lane highway, but no railings here on sides, and the highways were very wide. I mean, the distance between them was very wide, and not that beautiful. So I upgraded it entirely and also redid some of the exits and entrances here, because now I'm a pro and not a beginner like I was in episode 2 or 3 when I did these ones. And yeah, this is better, trust me. This is the exit and entrance to Arndorf, and here it's the final one for Herstadt. I'm jumping from here to there. This highway will continue through this mountain. The A3 highway will continue through this mountain. I think I'm going to delete this one. And it will go near Ilfracombe here, and please God, let's change this name. And it might go somewhere here and end about near Hermannstadt, the new city that we have, the new name for the city. But the A2, that is from here, from this roundabout, continues through near the riverside, and it might end somewhere about here, where we can build an instant city with the help of the sandbox mode, and we can make a huge one here, a very big one. At least that's my my thought about it. I want to have a new city there. I don't know if there's anything else I can tell you about this episode, because today we just did a highway and this one. Oh yes, you didn't tell me anything about the lake in the previous episode. What shall we build here? You were very lazy, and only someone said to make a little village and someone else said to make a golf, but we cannot make a golf area, golf club, whatever. We don't have this in for Transport Fever, so maybe I will keep and stay with the village. And for that I'm going to build here a road, blah 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 here, and here we can add some manually some buildings, something like, you know, these kind of things. I can make them look nice and whatnot. This way they will look like actual village, like an actual. I like the water, it looks very nice. I wish we have this in balance. Guys, thank you so much for watching this, and one more thing before I end up this. I don't like this intersection, to be honest with you. Someone said that if I want, the same person said that if I want to keep these roads and not make them automatically upgrade, we have to click on the little lock here, and now it's owned by player, which is me. I'm the player. I'm a player. It's another good tip for you guys, in case you didn't know that, like I didn't. Guys, thank you for watching. What a bad traffic. Ooh. Thank you for watching. Let's see each other in the next one. Monday it should be, I guess, I hope. Until then, guys, take care, and I salute you.